muscle.
Oh.
You fat, I'm muscle.
Oh,
But I'm
look at that little bit. Oh, he's a little Hercules. Show me muscle again. Oh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules,
Once you work
Hercules.
out.
Hercules' fists have been dipped in the blood of the Hydra. Lethal to anyone but him. Watch!
Did you see that?
The gods fight on our side! Hercules! Hercules! Hercules!
Hercules! Hercules! Hercules! Hercules! Hercules!
Hercules and Heracles are the same, Hercules being the Roman god and Heracles being the Greek god. He's one of the best known heroes in ancient mythology, and his life was not easy. He endured many trials and completed many challenging tasks, one of them being tricked into killing his family. But the reward for his suffering was a promise that he would live with the gods at Mount Olympus. Furnesi Hercules had been discovered in the baths of Caracalla in Rome in 1546. It is made of marble and stands around 10.5 feet tall. After its discovery, it was installed in the courtyard of the Furnesi family's palace. Heracles is leaning on his club, which has the skin of the Nemean lion draped over it, showing one of his first labors. Heracles by Euripides is an Athenian tragedy that was first performed in 416 BC. But Heracles is in the underworld, taming Cerberus for one of his labors. His father, wife, and children are sentenced to death in Thebes by Lysis. Heracles arrives in time to save them, though the goddess Iris in madness cause him to kill his wife and children in a frenzy. It is the second of two tragedies where Heracles' family is center. The Argonautica is a Greek epic written by Apollonius Rhodius in the 3rd century BC that is later adapted into the book Jason and the Argonauts. The Argonautica is the only surviving Hellenistic epic. The story tells of the myth of Jason and the Argonauts retrieving the Golden Fleet from remote kingdom Colchis. Heracles is part of this crew and helps Jason on his voyage. After they land on an island and the crews turn into pigs, Jason frees them, and the witch offers herself and the women on island to Jason and the crew. Heracles even watches in disgust as the crew infatuates over the women on the island. The Heracles and Hydra base painting is from 525 BC and is now in the J. Paul Getty Museum in Malibu. Heracles and his temporary partner Laulis battle the nine-headed Hydra. Heracles on the right has a club and grabs a serpent by the neck. Laulis on the opposite side does the same, cauterizing the regenerating neck stumps of the beast. Heracles, better known as Hercules, has been adapted too many times into modern film and media. Things that stay consistent is a cast of a tall, buff, and masculine man for the lead. Usually, he has a team of castaways who help him fight whatever he's fighting. A lot of the time, a romantic interest is there for Hercules as well. Most Hercules movies don't mention how he killed his family, well, except for the Rock's interpretation. This is because Greek heroes aren't like the heroes we have today. Greek heroes are very flawed and do not always follow moral. So what determines a Greek hero? Well, Greek heroes typically do feats of strength and are unstoppable on the battlefield. They're a collection of exceptional people who are known for doing something extraordinary. Heroes in Greek mythology also tend to die at the end of their story, which usually doesn't translate well into Hollywood movies.